the Xbox is so loud. I wonder if it's gonna come through in my microphone when I speak.
F50. Automatic transmission. Outrun mode. Shiny world.
Shiny world.
Get ready? Let's go.
Alright, I can already tell it's way too loud. Alright, I'm gonna retry, because in this mode where you do every course instead of choosing a path, like every second counts. I don't think I've ever even beaten this mode. That's how hard it is. Kind of had a slow start there because I was messing around with the audio.
Get ready?
Yo, Panzer Dragon, let's go. Actually, I'm not sure if that was a Panzer Dragon. It looked kind of just like a normal dragon, but I could be wrong. Took that one a little too fast, but at least we didn't do a full on huge crash. Oh, the bus cockblocked me, no. Lost a ton of speed there. fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Got that too close. Fuck. Oh, why did he have to turn? Damn it. I was gonna slipstream around him, but he turned into the lane I wanted. Bummer. Look that bad too. Look at how beautiful this game is, dude. What the? I just like totally lost control. That was so weird. And the traffic is so tight right there. Damn. I feel like I got screwed over by traffic RNG. Hey, we made it. But there's no way we make it to the next one. I just lost all my speed. Even if I drove perfectly, which I don't know how to. Actually, wait, I think we made it. Unless this guy fucks me over. Slows me down a bunch. Yeah, we made it. Cutting it close again. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Oh, he slowed me down so much right there. Damn, we didn't make it. I had to take that turn fast and he slowed me way down. Oh, we got so close, dude. Damn, 2 away. I think that might be a PB. I don't know if I've ever made it this far. Almost made it, that was close. This game is tight, man. Best arcade racing game ever made. Hands down. Oh shit, I didn't get any water before stream started. Okay, so I was supposed to play a different game tonight, but before I subject myself to that game and how awful it might be, I just wanted to have a night where I play a couple games I like. And also, the Mark of the Wolves beta just came out, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna grind that in training mode for a little bit and maybe stream some at night. depending on how it runs on my PC. So maybe we'll aim to start that next game on Monday or something. But anyway, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Did we just go out of bounds? I've never seen that glitch before. Holy shit. I just glitched the fuck out of the game. That was tight. If that glitch isn't in the new version in black, then 0 out of 10. Oh, he got me. Damn it. Those archers always are tricky. It's hard to like approach them without getting hit a bunch without having like magic or your own bow or something. In the beginning of the game when all you have is shuriken, it's like they're a problem. Like they just juggled me. Both archers hit me before I landed. you can manage not to absorb the blue health until you recover all your temporary health after the fight's over, then you can get a little permanent healing. If I wasn't holding the guard button, he would have immediately absorbed the blue HP, and it wouldn't have gone towards recovering my max HP. That makes any sense? Oh. Oh, they fucked me up. I thought I had a deal him for sure with that combo string I did, but I was wrong. None of them deal-limbed. It's hard to deal with these spider ninja motherfuckers when you're in an area with no wall, so you can't guillotine throw them into a wall and break their limb. And that little area right there qualifies as one of those. Oh, he got me. What was happening there? I was trying to get over to that other archer to take care of him, but I kept getting hit by something when I was in the air, but I'm not sure if it was the archer shooting me or if it was them throwing exploding shurikens at me, them missing, hitting the wall, and then exploding next to me while I'm in the air. I think that might have been what was happening. Because I'm pretty sure if the exploding shuriken doesn't tag you, it just blows up where it lands, which can hit you with like the AoE explosion. Ooh, some magic. I guess that's how you do it. Oh, what? Thought it was out of danger. See, like right there, you fucking point blank me. Yeah, wait a second. How do you get into this room? There's even a checkpoint thing in there. You get there normally through like regular gameplay? Must. Oh, he got me. Damn. I think you can wiggle the stick and mash the buttons and they'll get off you there, but I didn't even realize he was doing it. I think there was like somebody standing between me and the screen. Couldn't even tell what was happening. So my plan was to hit that guy too. I also have a full heal item, but I'm just trying not to use it. I'm trying to save it for like a boss fight. Oh, I was thinking about healing, but I decided not to. I changed my mind. It's like, should I heal? Nah. Alright, no more goofing around with those guys. I'm just gonna guillotine one of them immediately. Get the bullshit going. You don't beat Ninja Master Mode in OG Ninja Gaiden 2, you survived this shit. You didn't beat it, you survived it. Oh, I didn't see the guy with the bow. Thought I could take my time. Ooh, ninja magic, okay. Oh, I tried to get fancy with that wall run kick, but it went completely in like the wrong direction. Instead of hitting one of them, I just like flew off and they were like, okay, exploding shuriken. That is my answer to everything. Is there a shop anywhere around here? There's one right here and I have money to spend, I think, too. I could buy healing items. I could also upgrade one of these. I don't know what I want to do with my weapons in this playthrough. I just know that the lunar staff is good for the beginning part because the spinning attack like DLMs really well. But beyond that, until like the end game, I don't know. I have no idea what would be good. I'm gonna save my money for now, and if it's like impossible and I can't get through here without spamming heals, then we'll buy some more healing, I guess. Damn, I was comboing that dude and the archer was just like, okay, you're dead. This is definitely one of the hardest video games ever made. At least the beginning of the game is. I don't know if this difficulty spike lasts throughout the whole game or not. Because a lot of it has to do with them changing the enemy spawns. Like, they just... Normally these wouldn't all be spider ninjas throwing shurikens. It would be like mostly white ninjas with like the occasional spider ninja, but in Ninja Master Mode it's like all spider ninjas and bow ninjas. But like later in the game, I don't know if there's like enemies to replace to make it harder. Like in the werewolf section, I think there's just werewolves. I don't know if they could put anything else there to make it harder. I guess I'll find out someday if I ever make it that far. You can get close to them, then they stop shooting you, but it's the getting close part that feels so random. here we go. Yeah, that still does damage to you, even if you block it. Sorry, I'm through playing nice with you motherfuckers. It's time to turn it up. Man, how do you get in there? Oh, what the fuck? What is this? What happened to his homie? Oh, it was like one frame too late. Alright, I'm gonna heal. My health isn't recovering yet. Somebody's alive. Fuck. Oh, there he is. Of course he like almost killed me. Oh, he's... How are you gonna launch me? Bro, there's a checkpoint in there. If we can just make it there, we'll be done with this section. Why are there so many of them? Oh, dude, the hole in the floor fucking cucked me. Tried to like dash to him, but I just dashed in place because that hole was there. What the fuck? Hey, what up, Lord Coffee? How's it going? It's going pretty good, man. Just warming up my Xbox 360. Haven't used it in a while. Getting ready to tackle the rest of my backlog on the Xbox. But I think I'm gonna play call it Garu City of Wolves for the weekend probably. I don't know if I'm gonna start on the game yet. How you doing? You ever have an Xbox 360? Lord Coffee, you ever play one before? Wonder how long I missed your comment by. 4 minutes, not bad for me. Damn, 4 minutes. You know, the capture is probably at like 30 FPS, isn't it? Probably doesn't look nearly as good for you as it does for me. Is there any way to get it to be... I think if I capture it in 720p, it could be 60 FPS. What would you rather have? 1080p 60 or 1080p 30 or 720p 60? I'm trying to obliterate these guys that I deal in. Oh my god, it's going very poorly. Did he just die to a single kunai? Shuriken? Yeah. It's ready that time. No heals. Oh great, knocked them both off. They're coming back. Very slowly. He's still alive. Oh, I thought I was cooking there. Damn. I should really focus the magic dude first. I should go right. I shouldn't like. Yeah, you can. You know, you can kind of sort of ignore them if you're chaining ultimate attacks and guillotine throws together, but you know, shit can go wrong. Like right there, shit went wrong right there. It'd be better just to get rid of them immediately. Damn, it sucks when you get roughed up in this little cave right here before the main fight. Doesn't help. Wow. And now I'm stuck far away from the archer, so he's gonna blast me. Alright, I'm not I'm not starting that section like that anymore, fuck that. It seems like a good opener, sometimes it hits when it works. Like if you start with the running heavy, it seems to have a pretty high chance to deal in. But on the other hand, if it doesn't deal him early enough and you get interrupted by somebody, you're kind of fucked. It's not very reliable for that one specific scenario anyway. Oh, dude, I was about to spin on all fucking four of those guys. Damn, he grabbed me. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just buy some healing items. Maybe I should stop being stubborn. 2 blue orbs? Hell yeah. RNG, baby. There we go. Damn, I got grabbed twice when I tried to do land instant obliterate or ultimate technique. I need to learn my lesson from that. Don't do that. Don't jump in the middle of 4 people and expect them to just let you stand there and charge and absorb a soul. Lesson learned. Damn. Should have known better. I basically tried doing the exact same thing I died to twice already, which is dash, jump, and land in instant ultimate technique right next to those same group of enemies that killed me the last few times. Brilliant idea. That's a really hard hallway to fight in, because like I said earlier, there's no wall to guillotine throw them against, so it's hard to like get shit going. Or bail yourself out of a tight spot. I'm holding the block, fuck me. Damn, that's what you get for trying to bypass that archer without taking care of him first, is he shoots you in the back. So don't leave the archer. Kill him before moving on. What the Ryu Hayabusa? Probably. I'm sure I'm saying that every other every other second in this game. What the fuck just happened? What happened? How you doing, Gypsy Claw? What up? What up? Yeah, would you rather see 1080p 30 FPS or 720p 60 FPS? I'm leaving it up to you. It's your decision. Oops. I keep running over a loading zone. I need to stop fighting there. And I swear, where are the blue souls when you need them? Ooh, 2 for 1. There's one. Damn, I was trying not to absorb that soul, but I don't know. That's weird. You prefer the 720p 60? Okay. Usually switch streams to it anyway. Okay, so the way my capture card is, it can only capture 720p and 60, so I need to figure out a way to change the capture card settings to be that. So we go to properties, configure video, profile. I don't know if this is gonna change it for me too. I don't want to play it. I'm playing it in 1080p 60, so I want to keep playing it in 1080p 60. I just want you to see 720p, so let's see if this changes it for me. Okay. I changed it. Nothing happened on my screen. Didn't like refresh the signal or anything. Let me double check. Oops. Alright, whatever. It says it's 720p. Let me know how the frame rate is. Tell me if it gets any better. Oh, I got me. You know what? Just kill me, guys. Can we just go next? This attempt is already kind of cooked. Already lost half my life to these two guys. I should have known. I tried glancing over on the side while I was playing. It didn't look like it was any better. I don't know. I don't know if I know how to set up my capture card correctly. But that's why the update, the next version of this card was called the HD60, because this is just the Elgato HD. But the HD60, the next version of this, they made sure it could do 1080p and 60 FPS. It might even do more than 1080p. It might do like 4K, 60 FPS. But the advantage of this version is that it has a port in it, and it comes with a cable that can bypass the HDCP protection of the PlayStation 3. When Sony made the PlayStation 3, they thought nobody would be streaming video games and that it would be bad for their business if they didn't block people from doing that. So that console has built-in HDDP. I think it might even be at the hardware level, so you need a special cable to be able to capture video from a PlayStation 3. That same cable too, it also, it's a composite or component, shit, I always forget which one's which, but it's I think it's component video cable, which means you can plug older consoles into it too and capture them through the HD62. So having this capture card's nice if you want to capture some retro stuff, but it's not the best for like 1080p 60 FPS gaming though, which is unfortunate. But maybe 720p would be good enough. Twitch's encoder sucks anyway, right? You guys wouldn't even notice if it was in 1080p, would you? Damn, that didn't go too well. I was like, I have them right where I want them, and then they fucking kicked my ass. You're looking at a Retro Tank 4K, but it's like 750. Jesus Christ, man. Yikes. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it at all. I'd rather just play in a CRT at that point, man. I don't know. If you're going through all that hassle just to play like a Sega Genesis, like, I don't know. Why don't you just get a CRT then and play it the way it's supposed to look? You know? How did I knock this archer all the way back here? The goal is to get up there and kill the archers when everybody's up there. Like somehow I fucking flung that guy all the way down the staircase so he could shoot me from down there. I need to not do that. I need to keep them close. When the archers are next to you, they put their bow away and it's actually way easier to fight them. But somehow I yeeted that guy all the way down the staircase. So you know what? It's my bad. I'm in control of my own actions, man. If that happens, it's because of something I did. Fuck did he go? Ooh, yeah, walk closer. Walk down here. Go closer. Oh, I thought I was walking. I don't know how that hit me. Aw, dude, I'm getting owned right now. The The main issue I'm having is getting close to the archers without getting hit consistently. Like, I'm not sure what the right way to approach them is without losing a ton of HP, because they hurt you even when you block them. But maybe blocking an arrow and then doing a ninja dash to recover the hit recovery and then jumping at them is preferable to just risking taking a hit at all. I know that. Did way more damage than I thought it would. On block. It looked like I didn't even block it. It looked like it just hit me right through my block. What? Oh my god. That guy took me right out of the air. Damn, you really need to get something going. Like, you need to get a super quick deal. And man, if that was just a normal hallway, I would just guillotine throw that asshole into the wall and be done with them. But I need to find a way to quickly get over to the guy with the bow. I need to make him put his bow away, or else he's gonna shoot me while I'm trying to fight the spider ninjas. That's the problem with doing a Zuna drop right there, is they can and they will command throw you as soon as you land from it. Like, don't listen to anyone telling you that a Zuna drop is the solution in Ninja Master Mode. It isn't. What? That guy spawned in right there. Archer got me, damn. I knew rounding that corner was risky. Fuck, there's a line of archers. And I think I either need to trigger the mob and then hang back so the other archers don't see me, kill the one and then hang back, or just go from one archer to the next. As soon as I kill the first archer, go for the next archer. And try to avoid getting damaged by the spider ninjas as much as I can. You were always confused by the different versions? Yeah, it is confusing, but it's worth knowing. It's worth knowing the differences if you like this kind of a video game. So this is the Goat Ninja Gaiden game. For Ninja Gaiden 2 it is. Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2 are like pretty different games. They have a lot of similarities, of course, but in terms of like gameplay, Ninja Gaiden 1's is more like an action adventure game where you explore a city and like sort of Metroid. Not really, you don't really get powers, but you know, it's like Resident Evil-ish. You like get keys and shit and you unlock different parts of the city. Whereas Ninja Gaiden 2 is much more of a like straightforward beat 'em up action game. So even though they share like some similar combat system, like main character and shit, like they play pretty differently. So this one's more focused on just the combat. Not that the first one isn't, but this one has less exploration and more just like fighting waves of enemies. Also nice bulge Lamau. But so with the first game, they released a version of it called Sigma Black, I think. Black and then Sigma Black or something. And the original creator of these are like, you know, the Ninja Gaiden remakes. Itagaki didn't make the Ninja Gaidens from the NES, but he made these ones. So the original director Itagaki he worked on the update of Ninja Gaiden 1, so it's considered like Sigma or Black or whatever is considered the definitive version of that game. And then he made Ninja Gaiden 2. And then he got into, I think he left the company because he got into some kind of like sexual harassment scandal or some shit. He got in trouble, he was a bad boy. So they kicked him out of the company. And then they made a PlayStation port of this game, PlayStation 3 port of this game called Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma. And that game had a different director. And there's a bunch of like weird like console limitations and shit. So that version of the game turned out pretty different from this version. And they've been, every time they've re-released this game since then, it's always been the Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma version. And so what they did recently was they released a version of this called Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which, if you're going by the naming convention of the first game, is like the definitive version of the game, right? But all Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is, it's just Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma with a new game engine, and they added the gore back. That's it. It's not Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2 OG version, so it doesn't deserve the Black moniker. They're false advertising a game that is not doing what it's supposed to be. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black would be this game with the extra content of Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma on top of it, because this is the best version of the game. But it's not that. It's just Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma with the gore. That's it. So, and you know, they didn't like announce it or like, you know, anything about that, so people, you know, it totally took people by surprise when they released it. They're like, whoa, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black out of nowhere. And it's like, oh, this is why they didn't advertise it and market it at all, because it's not, if anybody like had seen like, you know, promotional materials and like dissected it all, they would have been like, yeah, they would have figured it out, and the game probably wouldn't have sold as well as it did. I'm not saying it even sold well. Did you see the City of the Wolves trailer? You talking about the Ronaldo one? Talking about that? Because I definitely saw that shit. Oh, where did that guy come from? Alright, I'm fucking this attempt up. Not doing too good. Let's see if I can get to these archers without taking too much damage. Nah, the other one. I got the one in front just fine, but the one behind them protected his homie. I think the best strat might be to use invulnerability frames to like cover the gap to get up there. Or maybe use the sword and just like do a flying swallow. Yeah, you are talking about the Ronaldo one. SNK got the Saudi Prince money. Yeah, I wonder how much that cost to get Ronaldo in the game. Imagine spending money on that instead of spending money on like making the game better. It looks jarring it out of place. I don't even really care about him at all. Like I'm fine with the one, you know, character in the roster being a throwaway character or whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me. But the thing that does bother me about it is that we've already got Ken and Chun-Li. Ken and Chun-Li are already in the game. So there's already 2 throwaway spots, and now you have a third completely worthless throwaway spot. Come on, dude. That's the only reason I don't like the Ronaldo thing. If it was just Ronaldo, I'd be okay with it. But that's 3 characters from the Fatal Fury roster now that aren't gonna be in the game because of that. You know, that might have been Duck King. You know, that might have been Freeman. That could have been, you know, Kim's twins. That could have been one of the Taekwondo twins, or both of them. One or both of them might not be in the game now because we have fucking Ronaldo and Ken and Chun-Li in a fucking Fatal Fury game. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. Everything else, you know, whatever, it's cool. Any one of those characters on their own, I'm like, alright, that's fine. But all 3 of them, man, they're taking up spots on the roster, man. That's fucked up. You know, where are the cool characters in the game? Like, and now they got other new characters. They got a new Muay Thai fighter and a new, like, guy with looks like a fucking Avatar the Last Airbender character. I don't know, man. I'm starting to get less hype for City of the Wolves. At least the roster of the game. The roster of the game is starting to, like, kind of not impress me a little bit. I'm kind of disappointed with that. Nice combo. I don't think so, Buster. Hey, we even got a red soul. Nice. I activated the magic. I was like, I fucked this up. I need to bail myself out right now. Look at him running around on fire, dude. This game is tight. Ooh, and a blue soul. Okay, we came up. We came up. We came up. Nice. Alright, don't fuck up this part. Don't fuck this part up. What would Ronaldo do? I already fucked up. Damn, I've totally fucked that part up. Oh, I just wanted to guillotine one of them into a wall, but the way they spawn's kind of awkward. They spawn at like angles where they're not like wall guillotinable. Like if you try to guillotine them at that angle, it's gonna throw them away from a wall. Dude, they thought of everything. Damn, that's what I get for relying on the guillotine crutch. That's what I get for that. I also have a ton of money. I could just buy a bunch of healing items. That's the funniest part of this. But you know, I'm trying to get better at the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to win. I'm trying to get good. Like if I was just trying to win, we wouldn't be able to do this hallway without taking damage now, you know what I mean? We gotta increase our skill, not our ability to press the heal button. Oh. Damn, I'm trying to do like the wall run dash attack, thinking that'll make me evasive and avoid their arrows, but they're actually just shooting the fuck out of me even when I'm doing my Neo Matrix wall run. These guys didn't watch the Matrix, man. They don't know that I'm supposed to be projectile invulnerable while I'm flipping around and running on walls like Neo. What the fuck? Nobody gave those dudes the memo. It's because there isn't techno music playing in the background, that's the problem. Good shit. Perfect. Yo. I like that. Oh, look at that. Another archer showed up. Hold on, I'm gonna heal. I don't wanna reset again. Damn, he perfectly covered his buddy right there. It sucks. Oh, we're gonna heal up the pole though, nice. I think there's a blue right there. Oh, I thought it was a blue, never mind. Alright, almost full. I won't die. Where's the magic key? There he is. Oh no, get off of me! Ah. Focus the shaman. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get. I thought I could just finish that fight out normally, but nope. You saw what happened there. The spider ninja jumped in the air and threw 15 exploding shurikens at me. That's what I get. That's what I get for not abusing iframes in Ninja Master mode. You might be like, I hope after watching this you're not asking yourself, man, why is he trying to abuse iframes so much? Like, there should be enough of evidence as to why I have to do it. If you're not abusing iframes, you're getting peppered with explosive kunai by spider ninjas. Stuck on the wall. There we go. Thank you. Let me get my shit started. Ow. Thank you for the blue health. Like, even there, I took it kind of easy on that guy. I didn't go for a obliteration technique, ultimate technique, and he punished me for it. He took off like half my life bar. Like, I should just keep trying to be as cheap as possible. Hold on, I need to heal. Got exploding kunai on me, I'm about to die. What's my healing? Oh! I didn't break it in time either, fuck. Yeah, when you hurt the magic users, they like go underground and hide, and then they wait for a chance to pop out of the ground and throw you. So even if you're blocking, you're gonna die. That's why it helps to be in the middle of that spinning ultimate attack very often, so they pop out of the ground into your invulnerability frames. Frame rate. Or not frame rate. Yo, did you notice any difference in the frame rate after I made the change to the settings? Uh-oh, fucked up. Fucked up big time. I knew there was no way. I knew there was no way. Dude, what if I could bait those archers closer somehow? Like down the stairs. It does feel smoother? Cool, cool, okay, good. Glad to hear. Especially if I play any fighting games on like my PlayStation 4 or anything earlier. You know, fighting games especially in 30 FPS look like trash. They really, you really want to be playing and capturing them in 60. Or above. Alright, don't fucking let go too early this time. Thank you. Wow. Up too far. The jumping shuriken throw is good too because it'll keep enemies like sunlocked, so you can land and do something to them. Really useful technique. Alright, we're doing pretty fucking good right now, full HP. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, dude, I was so close to having that fight under control. I think we got rid of all the mage users, but the regular dudes popped off on me. I did have a healing item and I was thinking about using it, but I thought too late. Also, I need to start using down on the D-pad to heal. I keep panic mashing the start button and healing from there, but there's a shortcut to access your items to use down on the D-pad. Alright, this is the last attempt without buying any more healing. I'm gonna buy some healing after this. Not doing too hot right now. Oh, I was so ready to parry that guy's attack, but then his homie behind him just fucking let that thing loose. Let that arrow loose on my ass. Pause, no diddy. Alright, I said I was gonna buy some healing items and be a pussy, so let's do that. I mean, they do put a shop right here, so I mean, it's not like this is impossible. I'm just trying to do it without healing, trying to be stubborn. Do these go up in price every time you buy one? Can't carry anymore. Try to save some money for like upgrades later on down the line. I'm not gonna max out on healing, but if I keep getting fucked up, I don't know, I might even do that. Might even max that out. Max my credit card out on herbs. Pay to win, baby. MTX. I was trying to do for some fancy stuff and they weren't having it at all. I said no fancy stuff for you. Oh, that wasn't at all how I expected that to go down. He like did a back handspring and avoided my jump attack. That was supposed to let me Azuna drop his ass. Fuck, dude, even when you buy the items, I mean, if you don't use them, they ain't gonna do you much good. But I've gotten through this part without taking any damage before, so I don't want to burn all my healing items on the part that I've done. I want to save them for when we're on the rooftop fighting all those mages. That part's way more chaotic and way more enemies on the screen. Can I checkpoint again after doing that? You can, nice, okay. I don't have to go to the shop every time. That's crazy when they juggle you like that. It almost feels like they're not supposed to be able to do that, but they're so godlike that they can. Oh, I didn't even know that guy was there. Fuck me. Alright, I'll use one small heal. Oh, that doesn't heal your max. It heals your current missing? Oh no. That was a waste of, that was such a waste of that heal anyway. You see how much of a hassle it is to approach the arrow guys? Especially when there's two of them and they're like staggering their shots. I need to learn what the right way is. Yo, maybe it's the claws, man. Maybe you're supposed to switch it up from the staff at this point. Or maybe even per like engagement, you know what I mean? Maybe like this engagement's good with the one weapon, another weapon works better for this engagement. Oh, I did it again. Yo, I've never seen that glitch before, and I made it happen twice. That's tight. Alright, feel good about this one. Why, how have we not de-limbed any of these guys yet? Ah, dude, I'm standing on the loading point now. That was such an L start to that fight, dude. I ran up and I whiffed my jumping launcher attack, and then I managed to not delimb any of them. I really just need to get to that archer in the back of them and delimb him as quickly as I can. So if you have the timing right, you can do a block dodge to avoid the damage of an exploding shuriken on you. But when there's multiple of them on you that have been added at different time frames, your block dodge, the recovery of it will get caught by a different exploding shuriken. So it's not always possible to just block dodge your way out of it. Right there, I only had one on me, so I could just time it. But, you know, the better way to avoid the damage of a shitload of shurikens on you is applied at different times is to do a guillotine throw. Because you're invincible the whole time. If you make contact with somebody, the whole guillotine throw animation, you're invincible. So you're going to avoid a shitload of those shurikens exploding on you. And if everything goes well, he's going to lose a limb and be right next to you. So while you're coming out of the guillotine throw, you can transition into the invulnerable frames of a execution, and then you can use the soul that dropped from that execution to hopefully delimb another enemy and just keep chaining all this invulnerability frames and cheese and spam together over and over again until you clear the fight. But obviously it doesn't always go as planned. What are you doing all the way over there? And then sometimes, you know, some shit like that happens where you get launched in the air by an arrow, shot by another arrow, and then when you land, another arrow hits you. And then sometimes that shit happens. I keep using that herb at the wrong time too. Like, using it when I'm missing health is like a waste of using it. I need to use it. I need to use the bigger herb when I'm missing health because it'll overheal my max HP. Oh, you're not even missing a limb. Damn, I got command thrown out of that. Another throw. Oh, I botched that. I got in range of the arrow guy again. What was the plan? It was to kill the first archer and then, yeah, so it looks like where the second archer is, multiple archers like spawn in on that point. So I need to get over there and stand on top of them when they spawn in so that they immediately are switching to melee and they're not just sitting there shooting me. Was, dude, I think I just took damage because of that glitch. Like I was obliterating techniquing. It's called OT. I was OTing that guy, so I should have had iframes from the shurikens on me. But then we did that weird shit where we teleported out of the map, and I got hit by the shurikens anyway. I think it might have canceled the OT like invul frames. I don't know. That was cursed. Whatever just happened right there was super cursed. Alright, this is light work. Light work, I got this. Light work, he says. So you can block their arrows. You take a little bit of chip damage, it knocks you off balance, but then you can use the invul frames of a dodge to like close the gap. But right there, I didn't block their arrows. They shot at the ground beneath me, and the explosion, the AoE from the explosion is what hit me, not the arrow directly, because I was blocking. So okay, and I think that might have something to do with the angle that they're shooting at, since they're shooting me from above. You know what I mean? I think they have an easier time getting me with like the collateral damage. Yeah, since they're like angling their shots downwards and like they shot at my feet, it hit the floor and it exploded and I took full damage. That's crazy, dude. No, go towards the archers. No. I'll go towards these guys. What? I didn't absorb the souls. I thought I was gonna be invulnerable there. But damn, that was super. Fuck that. Since that ninja was close to me, I was like tracking to the opposite direction of where I wanted to go with that OT. It just automatically targets whoever's closest to you. So that guy was positioned in such a way there where it drug me away from the archers instead of towards them. That's my bad. Oh my god, I was just trying to execute one of them, but I've noticed sometimes when I'm holding a direction when I press Y instead of doing the execution, he'll like do the launcher. But I think that still might only be because they were out of range for the execution anyway, so I'm just getting the forward Y input instead of the execution. I don't think that's the forward Y like screwing me over. I think it's just probably just evidence that I was not in range. Alright, we got this. I like how I bought healing items but I'm not using them. Couldn't even get close enough. See, like right there we blocked the arrow and it didn't do that much damage to me. I think I'm gonna use a heal here. Light one. Ooh, okay. Lucky. You know, if I was a super huge pussy ass bitch, I could just run back to the checkpoint and heal. Or not heal, but save, auto save, and then that way we wouldn't have to do this part over again. If I was a super huge pussy. There's a no-hit run of this game on this difficulty, but the person does just that. Like after every fight, they manage to do it without getting hit. They run back to their checkpoint and save, and then run up forward and do the next fight until they do it without getting hit, and then they run back and save. And they edit out all their parts where they like run back and save. So it's still an impressive feat, you know, to be able to beat this game without getting hit, but that video is kind of cheating. Like a real no-hit run, you know, you're not abusing like quick saves to heal or to save after every fight, right? You do it in one sitting front to back, suck that dick front to back and then call it a day. If anybody could do a no-hit run without abusing quick save or autosave scumming, I would start a religion in their honor. They would be my new god. I'm gonna heal. I don't want to do this part ever again. Oh, I didn't want to throw him up there. Damn, I didn't even hit anybody. Ooh, I landed right next to it. Almost landed on it. Oh, you're dead. Alright. We're almost to the checkpoint. I wonder if I could skip these guys and just jump down there, but I want the currency from killing them. Weren't there? I thought there were like way more of them last time. What the heck? I didn't know I was gonna be in a hallway with archers, damn. I used all my heals. I don't even want to save now. I used all my resources, bro. Aw, fine, fuck it. Feels like a waste. Is there anything up here? Can I take a bow and arrow? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're supposed to grab a bow, right? Which one? This one. Press up. Hold down B. How do you fight with the bow? I forget. Oh shit. Boss time, right? Yup. And I used all my heals. half my life gone. Alright. Alright, I'm acting like I have my shuriken equipped. Alright, I'm dead. Alright, well, there's a save right here though. Okay, we're good. Yeah. They put a checkpoint right before the boss. Alright, I kept trying to do the jumping shuriken thing with the bow, but it's obviously not the same thing. I wonder though, they give you the bow right before this boss, don't they? I wonder if they want you to use the bow on the boss. I'm just not familiar with the bow fighting techniques, you know? Alright, we can do this and then save again, and then we won't have to do it every time we die. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Oh yeah, apparently in the new game you can't unequip the bow and arrow for some reason. It stays on him the entire game. I don't know, people complained about that. I don't know how I feel about that one. I had no idea that was a thing in Sigma. Oh, he got me. Damn, I wanted to obliterate that ninja, but doing jump and land triangle is just gonna give you quick charge OT, not obliterate technique. Alright, good thing I saved. Good thing I saved where I did, hell yeah. Maybe I should just charge up an OT right away. I'm trying to think what's the best way to deal with all these ninjas that's spawning. Just do that, yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that does pretty solid damage to him. Oh, dude, look at how low his health bar is. We almost had him. That's such a elaborate throw. Hit me like 12 times. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the strat for this fight, is kill the ninjas and then use their souls to land an OT on the boss. Like, you can't even fight this guy because there's 7 spider ninjas in there throwing shurikens at you the whole time. Like, you're not supposed to fight him. By the very design of this encounter, fighting him straight on is complete suicide. You're just gonna get peppered by a gazillion explosive shurikens. But the fact that they're gonna let me charge up an OT before they spawn and he gets aggressive is really good though. Don't get command grabbed, yeah. That's cool that they give the bosses command throws though. Makes them a lot more threatening. Oh, he command threw me already, damn. I never even got my bearings in that fight, that attempt. I was just pinned against the wall by 6 dudes getting just full on freak offed. They just ran a Diddy train on me, dude. God damn. God damn. Yeah, but we can definitely do this. It's too bad I used all my heals before getting into this fight though. If I had at least 1 heal left, we probably could have got him on one of these attempts by now. And I'm out of mana too. No fireballs. Just gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, we got one. I died to a kunai. Died to kunai spam. I mean, charging an OT right out of the bat definitely seems like a good strat. I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize maybe doing something else, but that feels like it's got to be the strongest opener. Yeah, what if I start charging it before the cutscene happens? Oh no, took away control before I even landed. Oh, he didn't even let me do it this time. Into a run-up command throw. I'm trying to guillotine throw somebody, but it's just not. It's too. There's too much chaos. I can't tell who I'm trying to guillotine throw. But I mean, the thing about guillotine throw is that it like auto tracks when you press A and X together. So you normally jump with the A button and you can jump in whatever direction you're holding. But if you press A and X together, you get like a special jump that tracks towards the closest enemy to you. So you're supposed to be able to, like when you do an AX jump, you get that like after effect. You see that little like shimmer on me? That's supposed to auto target like the closest person to you, so you can easily, like in the heat of a battle, land a guillotine throw without being able to necessarily track the person you're doing it to. But maybe you have to hold nothing to do that. If I'm holding a direction, I think he'll still jump in the direction that I'm holding, even when I do that. But maybe if I hold neutral and do that, it'll auto target someone for a guillotine throw. Alright, let's try to get an OT off this time. He stuffed it last time. Did he killed the guy that I was trying to obliterate technically? Dude, the thing is, when he kills them, I don't get a soul from that. So him doing that's really bad. It's not bad just because he's throwing projectiles at me, but he's killing his own ninjas with those wind projectiles he's throwing and making it so they don't drop a soul for me to absorb to get a quick OT or a quick ultimate technique. UT. God damn. Oh, you know what? I do have a single point of magic. There we go. Oh my god, dude. Wait, so I could have killed him. No, I could have killed him in that fight. I did have a fireball spell on them. It's not guaranteed though. I think they can block your magic, but there's like a chance it'll hit them. Oh, dude, when he jumps in the air like that, I don't have, I need to, like, I wanna evade it, but it's like, no. There's 6 ninjas throwing explosive kunai at me. I can't just focus on dodging just him. I got pretty unlucky there, though, because I got my ultimate technique off. I ran up and I obliterated that guy, stalled until his soul spawned, and then did a quick charge ultimate technique. But right before I got the quick charge ultimate technique, one of them hit me out of it and I didn't get to do it, and that completely derailed the whole rest of the fight. I had the game plan going and then it got interrupted. I was seeing if I was trying to see if I could get a full charge one off. Do you see this fucking do you see this fight right now? I couldn't even land on the ground because they were too busy comboing me with explosive kunai in the air. Oh my god, I'm just in the air, just pinned against the wall, and they're just fucking throwing exploding shurikens at me. Fucking completely obliterated. That's why this is the greatest beat 'em up of all time. What other game has the balls to put a challenge like this against you? You know what I mean? What game has the balls for that? And this isn't the default difficulty, by the way. So if you want to play this game, this version of this game, like, this isn't gonna be happening to you until you've beaten the game 3 times and unlock the hardest difficulty. So you have to beat the game 3 times already before the game will bend you over and have its way with you like it is me right now. It's not just gonna do it right off the bat. It's gonna buy you dinner and a movie first. Oh, he got me. I need to like dodge and jump away from him because his moves have really good tracking. Like there I was trying to dodge kind of to the side, but his run up swing hit me anyway. I need to just outrange it. I don't know what happened to I de-limbed the spider ninja there, and I was trying to get the kill on him, the obliterate on him, but he just wasn't like on my screen. I couldn't figure out where he was to obliterate him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if I just focus on keeping away from him while I'm like trying to get those enemy souls out, maybe that's a way to go. There we go, we got one. Alright, we dodged it. That's, oh, he does it multiple times. Oh, dude. Damn, jumping up against the wall like that fucked me over because I wasn't like moving like, you know, horizontally. I was just moving into the wall, so I was just like basically in place, and that spider ninja just threw like 20 shurikens at me. Ugh. Just the once was enough. Just the once what? Getting at least one obliteration off, getting that one soul out there, like, can get me started. If I can get started, then like I can use the momentum, you know what I mean, to try to win the fight. But if I can't get started, it's like nothing goes my way. Also, I'm doing this on a new file. When you beat the game, it gives you, you know, the option to do a new game plus, and you get to keep all your weapon upgrades and stuff. But apparently I thought that wouldn't be cool. However, you know, 10 years ago when I beat the game and unlocked this difficulty, so I'm doing it on a fresh character with no upgrades. Damn, I got the kill on the ninja, but I was trying to do a jump quick charge, and he just caught me with the command throw right when I landed. Bummer. You know, it's not enough just to get the kill and generate the soul. I also need him to be like coming towards me when I absorb it, so that I actually get to do the damage on him. Or you know what? Maybe trying to kill him with the obliteration technique or the ultimate techniques from killing the ninjas isn't the play. Maybe there's too many variables there. Maybe I just use that to kill all his homies, assuming they don't spawn anymore in, and then I just focus on beating him, you know, 1v1. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe that is the strategy. I don't know if they're gonna if they keep spawning in on infinitely, then that won't work, obviously, but maybe there's a set number of them. Oh my god. Now we're dead. I have to be really careful about jumping near the wall, because when the explosive shurikens miss you and they hit the environment, they explode, and they have AoE damage that you can't block or avoid. So if I'm jumping and there's a wall right behind me and the shurikens are hitting the wall, they're gonna damage me. And then, as you saw there, it even combos into him command throwing me as soon as I land. So staying away from the wall, or just like making sure I'm doing like horizontal movement with the wall, just as long as I'm moving like, you know, along the wall and I'm not like moving into it. If I'm like perpendicular with the wall, then I'm fucked. But if I'm moving like around the arena like this, then the shurikens should miss me. Let's fucking go. He grabbed me from that far away? He wasn't even close to me. I thought I had ample time. I thought I had all the time in the world. Alright. Well, that changes things. I'm about to say, you know what, man? Fuck him. I'm about to ignore him. I'm about to just run away from him and kill all his little homies. And then we'll deal with him solo. You know, he's not what makes the fight super hard. Like, he 1v1, he would still be somewhat of a challenge, but it's all the other guys in the room that make this hard. So I need to get rid of them. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm gonna die to chip damage, yeah. I almost had the second ninja. I saw a ninja that was de-limbed and I wanted to go for the OT on him, but he was kind of like next to the boss, so getting close to him to OT was kind of, as he saw, it didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. Yeah, I'm glad my Xbox 360 is holding up. The last time I tried to use it, it read Ring of Death on me like 5 times. I just kept turning it on and letting it sit, and it kept red ringing of death. But every time I turned it back on, it would like stay on for longer and longer and longer, and now it just seems like it works, so I'm super grateful that this thing is working. Nice timing. Oh, you! Why you? Oh wait, he's, oh, you're supposed to kill him. The fight keeps going after he dies. We almost had it. Well, at least now I know that I don't have to get his health bar all the way to 0. You can, when he gets low enough, he becomes executable, which gives me some iframes so I can avoid exploding shuriken spam. Dude, and like all those other guys were like de-limbed too, dude. I kind of played that wrong. I should have ran up and just started OTing the fuck out of all of them. There was no need to back off there. I should have went in, but I was like hoping like a cutscene was gonna happen or something and everybody would despawn or some shit. Nope. Fight keeps going. So this isn't even a real boss fight, dude. It's a fucking mini boss. This isn't like the end of the level or anything. This is just a mini boss in the middle of the shit. But you saw there, the game plan, it finally worked. The game plan is real. There we go. Damn, I had a shuriken on me. It hit me right when my ultimate technique was about to happen. Nah, I couldn't get anything going that time. Spoke too soon. Too soon. You did. You jinxed it, Gypsy Claw. You jinxed the run. That's your fault. I'm blaming that on you. That's on you. Everybody knows if you celebrate too early, it becomes 4:13 a.m. Damn, alright. We got a couple more attempts in me before I gotta go to bed. And then, I think tomorrow we're gonna do City of the Wolves beta. I'm gonna do some training mode during the day, and then at night we'll try doing some like ranked matches or something. Assuming the game runs well enough. If it doesn't run well, if it runs like shit, well, I'll just play some more of this. What are you standing up for? What's that a quote from? What you standing up for? haven't taken damage yet. I say that and then I take 95% of my life bar in damage. Oh, he got me with the jump. I'm getting unlucky with my ultimate technique at the start too. I think the last 2 attempts it tracked to him. I don't want to hit him with it at the beginning. I want to make sure it hits a ninja. I need to make sure it damages a ninja for me. The only problem is that, you know, it blows the ninja away from me. So then it's like hard to track the ninja to get the execution off. Because it has a tendency to like knock him off my screen and then I don't know where he went. Ping. Oh, I was caught in blocks then because of that stupid wind tornado. Like, the thing that's so fucked up about this... Oh, Woshige from, Oh, Evil Finals from Guilty Gear, okay. Yeah, the, Milia player, right. He stood up on Ogawa and then Ogawa did a fucking kill combo on him. Imagine, like, knowing a kill combo like that in Guilty Gear, like... That's not the kind of game where you like know dizzy kill combos. I feel like, I don't know, like that's not really what the game is like built around. But Ogawa, the god of Zatoichi, fucking knows kill combos to do when his opponents get up to celebrate too early. What a legend! Like as fucking dumb as Woshige is, I'm more impressed that Ogawa had that combo on deck. Oh, I jumped too close to the wall. Damn. I was mashing the camera. So the way the camera works changes in the boss fight. Normally when you press the right trigger, it centers the camera behind Ryu's head so you can quickly look where he's looking. So I saw that I de-limbed a ninja and I turned around to look at him and tried to turn the camera to look at him. But the camera was locked on the boss, so I kind of screwed myself over there. That's why I wasn't obliterating anybody, because I was like trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with the camera. But there's a button on the screen that says something about the camera. I think I can unlock the camera from the boss. Seems more BS than any Souls game. Oh, for sure. 100%. Because this isn't trying to be balanced at all. This is trying to be as difficult as possible. Like, Souls games, even though they're hard as fuck, they're still trying to be a balanced video game. This isn't even, like, pretending that's part of the plan. Can we execute this guy? Damn, that was completely my bad right there. I had multiple spider ninjas in the arena that I could have obliterated, but I kept attacking like next to the one that wasn't missing a limb. Like this game has auto aim on your attacks. Like it will attack whoever's closest to you, which is good. But it also, you know, can fuck you over if you're not close to the person you want to attack. But that's your problem. That's your fault. You know, why are you pressing the attack button when you're not close to the guy you want to attack? What is, you know, that is your fault. That is your problem. Get better. Do better, scrub. So I can't get mad at the game for that. That's my bad. I just had to position myself next to the guys I needed to OT. Like that. Oh, he got me out of there. Fuck. I don't like being trapped in the corner like this. This is not good. Look at that, half his life. Oh, he got me with this projectile. Damn. Oh my god, dude, if I can get a level 2 ultimate technique, I can do half his life bar. Damn. That dude, did you see that animation too? That looked cool. I swear his like chin was like tilting back when I was like doing the upward thrust with the lunar stab. It looked like he was like getting hit in the chin by like all the hits. That looked cool as shit. Sucks that the place I guillotined through that ninja right at the end there, it seemed like it wasn't a real wall, so I didn't get a limb. I didn't get a D-limb into an invincible animation. That really fucked me over at the end there. And then I ended up just being stuck in the corner. Something tells me you don't want to be stuck in the corner in a game like this. Just a thought. Oh, he scooped me out the air, dude. Fucking air throw. But now imagine I had those 2 healing items that I had last time. Imagine I had those 2 healing items and I didn't use them to get here. This fight would be free. We would already beat them multiple times. So that's why at the time I was so hesitant. Even though we spent like an hour running back and forth through the same area over and over again with healing items, I was like, oh, I don't want to spend these healing items now if I don't have to. I want to save them for a boss fight. No. And sure enough, we're in the boss fight and I'm wishing I had those healing items. Alright, this might have to be the last one or two because it's past 4 AM. I need to go to bed. You're still alive? Thought you were dead. Oh, we did that shit. Easy. Easiest fight of my life. There's no like healing items in here, is there? I was so nervous versus those last 2 spider ninjas. I was like, are they gonna kill me? Oh, we did it. We did it with no heals, and I forgot to use my magic again. Hell yeah. There's got to be a checkpoint here, right? There's got to be a checkpoint somewhere in here. Come on, dude. Don't make me I fucking have to fight another battle. Hey, what's this, a heal? Just some... Yeah, that's what I need after a boss fight game, is some fucking yellow orbs, not red ones. Hey, nice, we got a big heal. Just got the large heal. Dude, is there seriously no fucking checkpoint after the boss? Or can I just go back where I came from or something? I came from up there. No, we're not getting up there. Bro, where is my checkpoint? Can't like run up the dragon either. Alright, I guess we just have to play good. Of course. Of course. Archers, of course. Yo, I have a bow and arrow now. Can I use this to kill the archers? They're not dying. The jumping right here is weird. Keeps jumping like in a really weird way. Damn, that hit me. I forgot I had a heal. Ooh, magic. Okay. More arrows. Not putting a boss fight or a heal after that boss fight is insane. Oh, here we go. Too bad I had to use that healing item though. Alright, this is a good place to end for tonight, but I'm curious what's up ahead. I think it's more just of like running up this tower and dealing with archers. While running on a wall, press jump to jump again, yeah. I thought there were archers up here. Chasing that magic dragon? I wish. I'm not chasing it, man. I caught it. I caught it a long time ago. Oh no, not the slowdown. Not the slowdown, not launching me over the fucking railing. Oh no. Yeah, this definitely is not the attempt. We're gonna have to reload and come back to this another day. We ain't making it out of this one. Is there a way to like quick charge with the bow? Like if I press it right when I land? Yeah, you can, okay. I think that works. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if that's gonna absorb a soul or not. Weird. Oh, I missed. Alright, you know what? Just kill me. now they can't hit me, now they miss all the time. Anyway. We didn't even complete chapter 2 tonight, but I still feel like we made good progress. Pat on the back. And again, I'm not sure if the rest of the game is going to be as hard as the beginning of the game is, because it's been a long time since I played this, but I seem to remember the further in the game you get more like enemies that are tied to each location. Like here you fight demons, here you fight werewolves, here you fight like weird swamp monsters. And I don't think there's really like, I don't know, enemies for them to swap out to make it this bullshit, unless they just add spider ninjas to the entire game. But I don't think they do that. I think you just fight shitloads of spider ninjas in the areas where ninjas show up. So when you're not fighting ninjas, I don't quote me on this, I think the game might get significantly easier. We'll see though, if we ever make it past chapter 2. Anyway, thanks for coming through tonight though, Chipsy Claw. Should be some City of Wolves tomorrow night, and if it sucks, if Cristiano Ronaldo ruins it, or it just doesn't run good on my computer, maybe we'll play some more of this until I finally muster the courage to play this shitty RPG I've never touched after one time. Hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, you ever heard of this thinker before? Enchanted Arms? Fucking whole screen's red. Well, now. Anyway, that's the game we're supposed to be playing. Not heard of it? It's by FromSoft, but pre-Miyazaki, so before he saved the company, they were making games like Enchanted Arms. We'll see how it is. From what I remember, the battle system is kind of like, it's sort of like a Evolution, World of Sacred Promise or whatever it's called, but that Dreamcast RPG Evolution where it's like grid based. So it's not your I don't think it's your typical like JRPG combat system, so hopefully it's more interesting. But I never made it past the intro. It was kind of like kind of had that like Persona 4 Suikoden 5 intro thing kind of going on, where it was like, damn, this intro is long and boring, I don't feel like playing this anymore. But if I can, dude, if I can get through Persona 5 or Persona 4 and Suikoden 5 intros, then we should be able to get through Enchanted Arms. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Peace.